just stop. Just like believe that he's going to put you in position when it's your time. This is just what I see. This is real data and what I'll be doing. Yo, what's going on, tube? How y'all been? It's been a minute. Talk 2025 vibes. Honestly, the top trends that you want to look out for and how to stay ahead of the curve, how you can make you some money. But I'm gonna tell it from my perspective and what I'm gonna be doing. And you just like if you've been rocking with me, you can copy me, or if you see these things on the rise, just across other channels, across periods, you just may want to tap into them. So if you're new to the channel, man, thanks for tuning in. If you've been here, been rocking with me, I appreciate y'all. Let's get to it. Let's get to this money. All right. So first things first, the number one thing that I will be, so case may be, whatever you follow the channel for, you subscribe for, right? Whatever got you here today, right? Now, here's the thing. I'm going to read you something. This comes straight from the Bible. Blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Now, check this out. Your eyes have been seeing what's going on with AI. Your ears have been hearing what people have been saying about AI, right? And this ain't because Matthew's, what is it, 13, 16. I don't, whatever you think the interpretation of, I'm correlating it to this part of what I'm talking about, to business. Your eyes have been seeing what's going on in the world, and yet and still you may have pause or concerns or questions about, should I even tap into AI? Your ears have been consistently hearing people talk about it, but you think things like, oh, well, ChatGPT, you won't even take the time to learn it. Let me read this again. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. So if you see what's going on and you hear what's going on, why you ain't taking action? So I will be tapping heavily into AI. Actually, in the background, if you can even see this, my background, one of the things that I've been doing for a while is is incorporating and implementing AI infrastructures into businesses. I've been doing this for a while. I'll say this. I'm shifting my standard business model from a service-based side into more of an AI implementation strategist. That's what my title shall be. That's what I'll be doing. Now, this again, this is not about you. I'm not trying to sell you anything or anything. I'm telling you the things that you may want to tap into so you don't miss out. Now, here's how you can use AI to dominate in your business, whether it's an event space, whether it's real estate, whether it's coaching and consultant, whatever you do, whether you sell digital products, whatever. Here's how you can use it to dominate. You sign up for a platform called GoHighLevel. They have a system where you can create AI bots. These can be your very first employees. These employees can answer the phone for you 24/7. They can send text messages for you 24/7. They can be your customer support. Because I know everybody always talks about, oh, I want to hire, I want to hire, I want to hire. But the biggest problem with hiring is it's very, very costly. Whereas with this platform, it's very affordable to have all of these features that I just talked about. You can have an AI assistant that answers your phone 24/7, all incoming calls. So if you want to teach them customer service, they can learn customer service. I'm not even an affiliate to them, and I'm tweaking right now about not being an affiliate. I'm gonna be real about that. Tweaking, tripping. This is what you could be doing. And you can add these AI infrastructures into your business. This is how, if you run like a service-based business, you can actually provide this service for people like I'm doing. You can go out and you can put an AI chatbot into somebody's business and they can answer all the calls. Event space owners, you can have that work 9 to 5 specifically. You've been struggling getting back to people. I be hearing all types of horror stories. Oh, well, people hit me up and I don't get back to them till the next day. You can train the bot on your entire business, what time y'all open, close, how tours are booked, how they can pay, what type of events they have, and you can have the bot qualify them in full and then send them a calendar link to book a tour. And now your business is automated. You're not stressed out trying to talk to people, trying to keep up with people, and trying to run your job and trying to be head of household, husband. You're saying whatever your role is, you're not stressed out trying to do these things. So utilize what you hear and what you've been seeing about business that is actually working. The things that you're afraid to implement in your business are the things that are going to change your business. All right, next topic. The next thing being, I am heavily going to be in tune with my content. Now, if you just joined in the last 30 to 60 days, you've been seeing me posting pretty much every single day in shorts. The reason why I was doing it, I'm testing the algorithm to see and I also too, I honestly, just keeping it a buck, I needed a mental break from long form content. I really need to I'm a real life person in terms of like, a lot of people be faking it online. I'm not out here faking nothing. I ain't got time to be faking nothing. None of that. Like this, running a business and running multiple businesses and just dealing with life, you just need a break sometimes. So long form content, it was for me, it was the thing of just wanting to editing, bro. I just don't want to edit. I'm saying I just don't want to edit, right? And it's not because I don't think the video is gonna hit or nothing like that. It's not nothing like that. It's not like I don't have faith in myself, right? When it comes to running my business, it's not anything like that. And then speaking of that, though, even so, faith, if it hath faith, not works, is dead, being alone. So even if you have faith without work, is dead. And so correlating the two, right? It's a lot of the times that we're because I'm speaking about me diving back into my longer form and my short form content on YouTube. A lot of the times that what I'm seeing is people aren't committing to the YouTube journey or whatever the case may be, or just the content journey in period, or the personal branding journey, because there's no faith. Or if there is faith, there's no work. I got faith that everything gonna work out, but man, I gotta shoot this content and I gotta edit it and I gotta do this and I gotta do that. So me, I was shooting and I was doing the work, right? And I was editing it, but then I was like, I would rather shoot this short form right now and just be raw and be willing to be raw. I'm not gonna edit this video, right? And I had to build up like 60 good days of being comfortable with this new version of me, of my content, myself in business, what I'm pushing forward to do, the things that the places that I'm going with business and the places that I'm going mentally, spiritually, right? And so I had to just push and say, okay, look, we got to be comfortable we got to be good with not being perfect. I don't care enough to do all the extra stuff that's I feel like unnecessary. People that on my subscriber list in terms of YouTube, I feel like y'all need raw, authenticity. It's so much fake stuff out here. People trying to put up these facades. Like, get tired. Yeah, people lying. I don't get tired, bro. I like for what? What are we doing that for, right? But I also understand that I must do the work. And so how that's my second point for just 2025, right? And I ain't never saying that I lost faith or anything like that, but my point is surrounding faith and like putting in work onto your personal brand. You have to believe that it's all going to work out simultaneously while simultaneously doing the work. You can't just sit back and say, oh, it's going to be cool. I'm going to get out the situation and not take any action to get out the situation. So that's so we got to do the work. Whatever that looks like, that may look like learning more, consuming more, investing in a mentor. That may look like all these things, whatever it looks like, but we have to do the work and we got to fire quickly because things are changing in the world. As you're watching this video, I ain't even got to address it because everybody already addressed it. There ain't no more playtime. So all of this, oh, well, maybe I want to do this and I'm going to see, I'm scared. No, get your butt in gear. Stop doubting your faith. Stop doubting beyond the faith. Stop doubting God. You know that you have an awesome God, but then you playing around like don't know that it's going to work because you're not doing the work. Well, you have no more room to play. I ain't got no more room to play. And if you here with me and you want to and y'all subscribe to the channel, we ain't got no more room to play. We on this journey together. We cannot be playing around about the talents and the things and the life that we want to live with. If we're not giving it 100, what are we doing? And I know what we're doing when we're not giving it 100. We're not believing. And if we're not believing, then belief is directly tied to your actions. Belief is directly tied to what you do. What your actions are is directly tied to what you believe. So you're going to do based off of what you believe. And so if you've been in the slump, it's because you don't believe in yourself. And so I want to give you something that'll help you. The one thing that really helped me, you may not know, I'm a self-published author. So one thing that helped me was that what I always remember is the quote that I put on the back of my book, called The Real Investments in Life. That quote I put on the back of the book, it is success is measured by the person looking in the mirror. So Stop looking at and as cliche as it sounds, and it's whatever. Stop looking at everybody else's journey. Just stop. Just like believe that he's going to put you in position when it's your time. You ain't cracked, you know what I'm saying, 50K yet in your business. So what? You started one. Pat yourself on the back. That's a big deal. You ain't cracked the 100K yet. So what? You ain't hit a $250,000 yet. So what? You're on, it's coming, it's yours already. But it's not going to be yours, and you're not going to reach it if you stop, or if you're sitting down kicking it. So, or if you're sitting down wondering, should I do the things that are going to make my life better? Somebody out there waited all year to decide whether or not that if they were going to invest in themselves. Can we finally drop this whole mentality that if I do something, or if I grab this mentor, or if I do this or what, and again, I'm not selling you nothing. I want you to really drop this thought process that you put money in their pocket, because where you are doubtful, there are 10 other people that are faithful. They have their faith. They know, they believe, they trust. They're being obedient. So where you are doubtful, there are 10 other people that have faith and are going to move in alignment with what they know their purpose is. Oftentimes, we're always asking him, oh man, I need a sign. He didn't already gave you the sign, because sometimes the sign is not having a sign. You want to know if something is for you, and you asking for the sign on it. You ain't got the sign because you getting the sign by not getting the sign that you asked for. It ain't for you. Move on. But then most of the time, when something don't leave your head, when it's always on your mind, you're supposed to do that. Which brings me to the last thing in terms of the growth trends for 2020, 2025. And I'm going to recap them at the end after this one. Number 3 is trading. Y'all heard me. If you've been on our channel for a while, if you even go through the 200 plus videos I got in and out, I've talked about trading. One of the most recent videos I put up, I talked about, it's a plane going over our head right now. That's crazy. That's a red eye for sure. One of the most recent videos that I put out was about trading. In that video, I made 300 in a couple minutes, or whatever the case may be. I've been trading off and on for years. The things that I will be trading now are futures. I've traded Forex for years. I've traded indices, and now futures. Has went up so much because of what I've tapped back into. With trading, you got to put in a lot of screen time to lock up charts and things like that. But I'm going to tell y'all a quick story about it. So yes, I've been trading off and on for a while, but the off portions of it is me not being disciplined. And when I tell you, he didn't put his hands on my shoulders and said, sit down, what are you doing? This is what I want you to be helping people do because of the things that I've created. Now, here's how all 3 things tie in together. I've used AI to create some very powerful tools that can help you trade. I've created signal bots that tell you when to get into trades, when to buy or when to sell. So it removes a portion of the emotions out of trading. Then it helped me with, because the reason I was always off with it is because I was like, man, discipline. And honestly, it also too, it was laziness, because I understand like, trading, and the more I dive into it, the more I break things down, it's really, really spiritual, in my opinion. It comes to, because of the discipline and who you have to become. And you have to eliminate that factor of greed, right? And being honest, years ago when I first started, I was greedy. Just keeping it in the buck. And it's funny because when I started, I had the most greed when I worked my 9 to 5. I started trading, 5, 6 years ago now. So as I've been working on myself, and I have more faith in myself as the years progress, I keep coming back to it, right? And having faith in myself is of course having faith in him, as we are a part of it. But anyway, right? And so I'm like, all right, cool. So you back to trading again, but I'm like, something ain't clicking with, I don't really want to do. I was like, I need a secure thing, because you're dealing with your money. This is your money, right? So I went to futures. Futures is regulated, right? And I'm like, oh, I should have been over here. And so as far as the trends go for 2025, right? Beyond, with what just happened, the election and whatnot, and this is the only time I'm speaking on this, because of what people potentially view him to be, right? The new president, what they view the new president to be, it helps it might help out. They view it that it might help out in the markets, right? And that's not why I'm telling you to come back. I'm not trying to influence you and then just talking about trading and all that. This is entertainment. I'm not telling y'all to trade. This is not financial advice or anything like that. I'm just letting you in that these are the things that I'm going to be doing to accelerate my income and fast track, you know what I'm saying, to the next level and the next levels after those next levels, which is having more faith, just overall, quadrupling, 10x and a million x and down on my faith, right? Because that's how it should be, right? Doing really fully embracing what I really, really enjoy doing, which is automating people's businesses and putting these AI infrastructures in their businesses and really considering myself to be an AI implementation strategist, right? Because you can see my screen, it says automations set you free from daily tasks, and they do. But these automations that we're using to help business owners are AI-based automations, right? So it's the automation, but then it's the AI that's doing the communication side of it, right? Now, I'm not saying it just keeps you from doing anything because no, but being able to have your phone answered anytime day or night. I got a text. My business, I got a text at 5 a.m. That wasn't me, it was the AI. I was asleep. Because I'm keeping a buck. I get up in between 5:45 and I want to say 6:30 every day. So when I got the text at like around 5 something, I was asleep or I was like just getting up, but I don't just get up and check my phone. So the AI was handling the workload for me. And then the last thing, but at least that I be tapping into in terms of trends, and this is I will be doubling down on my trading. I'll be like there I've as I'm because I'm not perfect. I'm continuously working on the factors of patience, greed, all these things. So we all have these things in us, right? But identifying it and really just staying disciplined to my trading plan like I've never done before. And in that, again, it's just like that's why I ended up, he brought me to creating these trading bots that basically help remove a lot of emotion out of it because they actually signal when to buy, when to sell. Right? I'm looking at this is a futures chart, right? These green lines mean buy. You bought, the market went up, right? And now it's not 100 there with trading, there's nothing 100% accurate. This bot right here that I primarily use, 76% accurate. So like 76% of the time it's going to be right. And so I take that plus what I already know how to do and I just trade. You know what I'm saying? And I got other bots too. I got a bot that tells you if it's a strong buy or a strong sell and stuff like that. But honestly, I got a whole list of bots that I ended up creating. I just want to see you win and I want to see you tapped in fully. And so however that looks to you, I want you to win and do it. You know what I mean? I want you tapped in fully. I don't want it to be like all these excuses. You know what I'm saying? I need you focused on you. Peace and blessings to you. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. And to kick off this journey, before I forget, I did start me an entirely freshly new Instagram, and that Instagram is all about pretty much all about your service-based business, online business, making money, and that's the Ready-Preneur, the healthy CEO Instagram that y'all have been following me at. That's still very active, but that Instagram will be shown. That will be primarily for trading and my personal life, and my Instagram that's in the top corner here, the Ready-Preneur underscore, that will be for my AI implementation strategy stuff. That will be for my community that you can feel free to join if you want to. It's less than $1 a day. I really want to see like feel for who wants to learn how to make $300 to $1,000. Make sure you comment under this video. If you want to tap into other areas of business, want to learn the AI implementation strategies stuff, comment the little robot emoji or comment, whatever the case may be, whatever's easy to you, whatever. And then if you've been lacking faith and you got the courage to say, like, I've been lacking faith and you want to hold yourself accountable, I'm at the praying hands. It's okay. We are not perfect. As long as you can acknowledge that you're not and you can take the strides to become better day by day, that's all that matters. So peace and blessings to you. I will see you in the next episode. Peace. I want you to get context behind these trading economy. I don't want you to be intimidated by these things because this video, again, is all about having that faith. You're saying tapping into these three trends, these three things, trading being one of them, that will make you money. So you're not depending on anyone, a job, anything, because there's a lot of security that has been lost with the updates and policies and different things changing, right? So this is a weekly time frame. So every candlestick, every black and purple candlestick here represents 1 week, all right? I'm going to bring it down to a daily to the year that to Trump's first term. So just look at the market. Much, let's just say up in here, let's just say all of this right here is election week. This right here. Look at what the market did afterwards. This is what the market did afterwards. Up, just kept going up. It just kept going up. Slight pullback right here. Continue to go up higher. This is not like all markets. This is NQ. This is NASDAQ, right? I want you to understand that let's get this out. I'm not a political person. I could give two or what's, but what I want you to understand is I'm gonna be good regardless. I had a friend of mine ask me, they were like, what we gonna do now that he in office? And I'm like, shit, we're gonna give money. We're gonna do what we've been doing, right? And so I want you to understand that you can do the same by learning new skill sets. These three things that I'm talking about, learn the skill set of having faith in yourself, because that's a skill set, right? Having faith in God, right? Not just talking about it because it sounds good, but having the faith in yourself, having faith in God, and building your personal brand. Learn, that's one whole skill set, right? Learn the skill set of AI implementation. Learn the skill set of trading, right? Learn to use AI properly. And that's again, I'm talking about it more, but in my community, I'm breaking all of these things down. I have a trading community and I have an AI business community. It's called the Ready-Preneur. I'll drop a link to it below, but this is, I just want to show you this, that historical data shows you that once he got in office, market went up, because, and that's how the market does anyway with presidency, but it just kept going up. And so people believe that he's good because of the certain policies and saying his party, they believe that they're good for the economy to a degree, taking all feelings out of it or whatever the case may be. All I want you to understand, I want you to be equipped with the tools to get ahead, to make a couple $100 a day. That can change your life. $300 a day will make you an extra $100,000 in a year. And you can get that when you understand this skill set of something like trading. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just what I see. This is real data and what I'll be doing.